Les amis, c'est Mhyre de Gambiland, j'espère que vous allez bien. On est parti sur une franchise que j'adore particulièrement, Alien, avec Aliens Fireteam Elite. Alors là, on n'est pas sur un survival à la Alien Isolation, mais plus sur un jeu à la Left 4 Dead ou même plus récemment World War Z coop. On choisit notre Marines avec 4 classes différentes et les capacités et armes qui lui sont propres afin de défourailler de l'alien. Et je peux vous dire que ça va être le cas. Le jeu est développé par Cold Iron Studio et édité par Focus Home Interactive, que je remercie pour la clé du jeu. Aliens Fireteam Elite est dispo aujourd'hui même le 24 août 2021 sur PC et les consoles PlayStation et Xbox. Nous sommes sur Xbox Series X en 4K 60 fps. Comme dit précédemment, le jeu est jouable jusqu'à 3 en coop, mais vous pouvez très bien jouer tout seul avec des bots, même si ce n'est pas très recommandé, car les aliens vont vous en faire baver sévère. Bon, moi j'ai joué tout seul, histoire d'être tranquille pendant le record, et je vous propose donc l'intégralité des missions proposées. Alors bien évidemment, avec ce genre de jeu, tout l'intérêt de recommencer les missions avec une difficulté plus élevée afin de débloquer tout l'arsenal du jeu, mais voilà, ça vous donnera déjà un aperçu du gameplay. Allez, fini la parlotte, place au jeu, je n'ai plus qu'à vous souhaiter un bon visionnage, et si ça vous plaît, n'oubliez pas d'acheter le jeu. Bisous.
My parents were scientists. They taught me biology is war. To win, a species must endure, reproduce, survive. The foes we're about to face evolved to win at all costs. They don't care about their losses, so long as they're the last ones standing. They're as cunning, adaptable, and tenacious as any Marine. But they lack our purpose, our conscience, and our mercy. 40th Marine Expeditionary Unit. This fight is not a simple bug hunt. Know our enemy. Know your strengths. Work together and live to fight another day. Colonel Ship, signing off.
Shake the cryo-freeze off, Marine. We got woke by a distress call. A Dr. Tim Honecker sent a mayday from an orbital refinery. Situation ain't clear, but on the outer rim, there's always a chance of xenomorphs. Board the station, find Honecker, and extract him. Staff Sergeant Herrera will be the voice in your ear. She'll guide you, warn you of enemy movements, and provide support. Might want to talk to Herrera before you deploy.
Hey, we didn't get a chance to brief earlier. Short version, while you're on the tip of the spear, I'll be in the dropship with LTCO running Overwatch and eating my abuela's cookies. You listen to what I say, I'll get your ass out in the smallest possible number of pieces. And you can have a cookie. You got any questions? Now's the time. Hell no, I'll be in the platoon TAC Ops Center running shit by remote. Better me than some butterbark come mierda fresh out of OCS, huh? Usually I'm in a dropship on Overwatch. When we ain't got air superiority, I'm dirt side in an APC. When things have really gone to shit, I'll be in a foxhole brushing dirt off a laptop with one hand and shooting with the other. Point is, I run ranged sensors and tech support for you. For anything I can't handle, I call Esther. Did the pendejos at the recruit depot give you any briefing? Or they just kick your ass into cryo and call it a day? The Endeavor's a Tianjin-class assault ship, cutting edge of the United America's fleet. Built at Welch's Station, commissioned in 2194. Remember the old Conestoga attack transports from the 70s? Well, we're about 3 times the size. More self-sufficient, more amenities, bigger guns. Our battalion synthetic, an android. She's a medical corpsman, science advisor, electronic warfare tech, and MFLC. That's a military and family life counselor. Fancy way to say she listens if you got issues. While we're in the freezers for long trips, Esther and Endeavor's mother computer keep the ship running. She doesn't normally deploy, but we get her on the radio to solve problems. We got a ping on Dr. Honecker's personal data transmitter. He's not far in. First, we need a deck plan. pull one off a terminal and chlorine extraction. Huh. Just emergency lights. And maybe we can kick the backup power after we grab Honecker. Patch into the console. I'll pull it down over wireless. Give me a second. I got a deck plan. Backup generator is beyond Honecker's ping. We can kick it after we grab him. Our men should be in the junction ahead. Honecker, this is the Colonial Marines. You hearing me? Acid damage. Not encouraging. Continue your sweep. He should be right here. High speed incoming. Get hot. Get some, Marines. Way more than I expected. Signal from behind. Too many. So many. Hey, on the deck, Honecker's PDT chip. He cut it out. But why? Anyway, I'm thinking we can track the doctor using station logs. There's a data line just starboard of your position.
Prowler.
Into an acid-spitting morph. Where did these come from? While Lester reviews the data, you can get the power-up. Dynamo room's just ahead. Swarm brewing. Break out the heavy shit. This is gonna get spicy.
Analysis. 2 weeks ago, the mainframe on Deck 41 was accessed, I believe by Dr. Honecker.
Marines, head to the core lift. Big freight elevator goes all the way up the main tower. Honecker, you out there? Staff Sergeant Herrera, Colonial Marines.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
He's in a radio dead zone. Patch into the local network. Honecker, you read?
Yeah, a lot clearer. Listen, to get to me, you'll have to go through the network security room. I locked down the deck. The override's in network security up in the ops center. Did you hear explosions just now?
Wasn't nothing we can't handle, Doc. Just stay frosty.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I can see you on my monitors now. Wait! Xenomorphs! Heading to you!
Let us handle it.
Wow. Our fights in Paula Station went very differently.
Patching up.
Sorry. Have you seen a gray striped xenomorph?
Striped? No.
Have you been down to the surface? Did you make any arrests?
We can't discuss operations on an open channel, Doc.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Hear that?
Acid on the deck. Your work, Doc.
Yeah, that was me. Rigged some pipes to blow.
Got a mechanical failure in the door. Ambush, in the rear!
Exploding Xenos. That just beats everything.
Well, they still died to bullets, Doc. Marines, cut the door! Working Joes. Ain't those Seegson robots?
Yeah, well, Seegson used to own Katanga. So, the halls between you and me are 120 below zero, so... you'll have to cut the refrigerant to reach me. I broke the valve, tossed the wheel in a side room. Sorry. Yeah, that's it. Just attach it to the valve in the pump room.
Watch your ass!
Great. Now your lungs won't freeze on the way in. In theory.
Bypassing death.
Sorry. Again, it's just there's one Xeno that I keep seeing it. I think, or maybe I'm just I don't know. I haven't slept.
Should do it. Now we fight off another damn swarm. Get to cover.
God, it's her. She's here. Monica, get out of there! Oh, God! That one knows me, followed me, and they made it in the lab on LV-895. It came up here with us. We didn't know until the woman the one it came out of, her name was Monica.
Aid kit's here.
The room I'm in, it's only supposed to be opened by company admins. Unlocking takes a couple minutes. Xenos will be drawn by the noise. Vibration, whatever, they'll come. Be ready.
Mine's up.
Locks are dropping. I hope you can... Good luck. They're coming. God. Finally.
My board's clear. Collect our man. Ah, fuck. He ain't got a pressure suit. Stand by, fire team. New plan coming. Co, let's talk. Doc, take a sidearm. Fire team, Honecker don't have any VA suit. Get him to our dropship in one piece. Bottom of the core. That's, a lot of water.
Listen.
Sure, party, this is your pickup. Beginning dropship approach to the refinery. No response from Hangar Delta's ALS. Diverting to Epsilon. Party, we are down in Hangar Epsilon, standing by for pickup.
Home stretch, fire team.
So, we're safe.
Let's ask these guys.
Is that all of them?
That a company ship? What the fuck happened here?
Wayland-Yutani synths brought local animals up to, replenish the hive. Then eggs back down for experiments.
They bred Xenos? Come mierdas.
I have no link to Pryfly. I can't run the launch sequence by remote. Shore party, you'll prep the hangar. Start depressurization when you're ready.
When you hit that, every Xeno in the vents will pour out.
Grabbing ammo.
Doc, you boarding?
No. No, I want to help.
Aid kit's here.
Out here.
Well, don't fucking die on us now.
Sentry deployed.
Alright, here we go. It's a big room. This'll take time.
Right on time. Here come the bugs.
Keep them off us, or fly yourself home. Shore party, pressurize the hydraulics for the bay doors. Controls are below the landing deck. Anyone going to hit the hydraulics? Door hydraulics prime. Continuing launch sequence. Shore party, deactivate the safety interlocks on the bay doors. Controls are in the landing signal officer's station, left side. Safety interlocks disengaged, resuming cycle.
Fire team, more Xenos inbound. We've got a wall of signals here.
Shore party, I need you up in prime flight. Get to the air boss's console and clear for final depressurization. We can't leave without final depressurization. Staff Sergeant, we're good to go.
Mount up, fire team, double time.
Shore party, flip and burn, and 15. Remember to tense your legs. Anyone who passes out gets their picture on ShipNet.
I was asked to summarize Dr. Honecker's debriefing for you. He was assigned to Palace Station, a Weyland-Yutani research facility on the surface of LV-895. The Palace Station team developed weapons from xenomorph XX-121. In particular, they explored the effects of a mutagenic agent. Xenomorphs and other test subjects were loosed by a containment breach. The majority of the staff perished. Unclear. Small amounts were delivered by the company. The science team was not told its origin. They referred to it as pathogen. As biogenetics is not Dr. Honecker's specialty, he is unable to provide details. No, his degree is in archaeology. He claims he was lured here by the promise of access to alien artifacts. Pardon, to be clear, I refer to artifacts from a technologically advanced alien civilization, not xenomorphs. Given that humanity has never recorded conclusive evidence of a tool using alien civilization, Dr. Honecker was understandably intrigued. Dr. Honecker and some of his colleagues fled Palace Station in a shuttle. It launched on a pre-programmed course to Katanga. Unfortunately, 2 creatures stowed aboard. They killed one, and you met the other, the mutated xenomorph he called Monica. The doctor was the only survivor. There was discord between the science team and Weyland-Yutani's manager, Administrator Bellows. In particular, Mr. Bellows ordered the use of human convicts to breed xenomorphs. Dr. Honecker doubtless hoped we had taken his employers into custody to face charges. You are familiar with the xenomorph reproductive process? It was gestated within a woman named Monica. Dr. Honecker seems unwilling to discuss it further. Should you wish to review, I will keep the information on file for you.
I don't much like what Honecker had to say. Weyland-Yutani ran Katanga like a fucking ant farm. Used androids to bring up animals from the moon, left them on the refinery for the Xenos, took the eggs back down to the lab. There's a queen aboard Katanga, laying those eggs. SOP says, poof, that's when you pull out and file an insurance claim. We'll deal with Katanga later. Right now, Colonel Ship wants us down on LV-895. Honecker says some Weyland-Yutani people disappeared before his group evac. Could be there's other survivors looking for rescue. You could get the details on the surface conditions from Lieutenant Ko. She'll be flying you and Herrera down.
Look at this cabling! I swear, one day I'm going to strip and rewire the whole goddamn cockpit! Our landing zone's a couple of clicks from Palace Station, at the base of the mountains to the west. You won't need any special gear. The environment is close enough to Earth. There's native life, but you probably won't have to worry about it. The Xenos that Honecker's idiot employers let loose are a bigger threat. Only rumors leaking out of Honecker's debrief. Something about big color-changing cats. According to Weyland-Yutani's officially filed survey data, we're orbiting a barren rock. No life, prebiotic atmo. You can look out a porthole and see that's wrong. Or a lie. A shirt-sleeves habitable world, no terraforming needed, low investment, high return. Maybe they didn't declare it to avoid competition. Well, around Palace Station, the air's about Earth normal. Pressure 908 millibars. Little heavier on CO2. No obvious toxins or allergens. Take the regulation antihistamines anyway. If you end up climbing a mountain, you'll have a problem. Low-lying areas have thick atmo, but it attenuates fast. A lot like Mars after we terraformed it. Gravity is 0.92. That's odd, but it means you won't notice any difference from shipboard artificial grav. The diameter of LV-895 is just under 9,000 clicks, 3/4 the size of Earth. That small, but 92% Earth's gravity doesn't add up. To get that gravity, the moon would need to be made of something stupid, like 50% iron or full of radioactives. Something real dense, you know? But our readings say conventional rock mix. Paula's the source of the Xeno outbreak? I had enough bugs on my canopy in Katanga's hangar, thanks. Can't believe Herrera wouldn't let me fire missiles. You'd have ducked. Esther says there's tunnels in the mountains near our LZ. Colonel Ship thinks it's the direction any survivors would run, and the commissars agree with her. Just remember, Wayland managers tend to store profit margins and promotion tracks where their brains should be. If you run into any, watch your back.
Check your fire. Remember, we're looking for friendlies. This isn't a cave. It's block construction. A company bunker, maybe. If Xeno spread this far from Paula Station, they'll be after any survivors. Get moving. A lot of Wayland shit down here. Some kind of auxiliary base? Fallback position? Weird door.
Listen.
A live terminal. See if you can pull any logs. Security log. Free-range experiments have penetrated air shafts.
Hear that?
Keep moving.
Prowler.
On the tent. Blood. Not a good sign. Continue your sweep. There could still be friendlies alive. So much Wayland shit. What were they doing down here? Honecker didn't say there was a facility out here, just Paula Station itself. Workplace incident files. Missing crew, casualties. Sounds like they got drones loose in here.
You're trespassing on Wayland Yutani property.
This is the Colonial Marines. You from Paula Station?
Yes, I'm Security Chief Cynthia Rodriguez. You're in danger here, Marines.
Yeah, no kidding. We're here to rescue you. Rodriguez, we're here under authority of the Colonial Protection Act. We'll be evacuating survivors.
Our position is secure.
I got another drone creeping on you. Understood, ma'am. Be ready to receive us.
Marines, I have to remind you, this facility is private property.
We'll keep off the lawn and wipe our boots, okay?
Give me time to contact the Home Office for guidance.
What the hell's her problem? Does she even want to be rescued? Across the canyon. What the hell is that? The overhang? We couldn't see this on approach. There. Controls on the overlook. Get that bridge extended. Co, you got their location locked? Can you drop munitions in the gap?
I could fly a missile up your left nostril, Herrera. Chopadi, I drop on my next pass. I suggest you move.
Across the canyon, fire team, move! We can pick you up later. Rodriguez, we got a Wayland ship, busted synths, and empty eggs here.
In the absence of new orders, the synthetics from Paula kept repeating their last orders. Collect local life, deliver to Katanga, return with eggs. I told you it's dangerous here.
Huddle up, fire team. Rodriguez is ahead. Let's figure out what we're getting into. Rodriguez, there's no way Wayland Yutani built all this. So who did?
It's company property. Beyond that, my non-disclosure agreement applies. I strongly recommend you withdraw.
Kind of overgrown for a corporate lab. Esther, you seeing this?
Yes. Curious.
Private channel, fire team. I read a terminal ahead. Access it. Esther, pull what you can. Casual like. Rodriguez keeps asking us to leave. Let's find out why.
Accessing data. Casual like.
Swarm rolling in. Perfect timing.
My access was cut off.
Marines, it's Rodriguez. My network's down. What are you doing?
He shot up a mess of Xenos. Maybe acid hit something. Esther, you get anything off that terminal?
Encoded files.
Prowler.
I will need Endeavor's mother system to decrypt.
This place feels like a goddamn mausoleum.
Preliminary ESR dating suggests the ruins predate human spaceflight by 3 millennia.
Getting a reading. Synth power signs. Get to cover!
Bypassing damage.
Rodriguez, we got attacked by company synths. Can you shut them down?
Hear that?
They're in a contingency state. Only an executive could override
them. Rodriguez, we're seeing synths fighting Xenos.
Xenomorphs don't attack synthetics. Not unless they are attacked. I'd stay clear.
Rodriguez, the synths put a lockdown on the door to you.
Standard security protocol. The further non-employees infiltrate, the more violent their response will become.
Yeah, well, fuck those guys. Fire team, spike the terminal. Esther, hack it.
Another quantum cipher. I will need Mother's aid. It may take time.
Ray, now we got Xenos. Must have heard the gunfire. Rodriguez, sit tight!
The door lock cipher is unusually sophisticated. Wayland synthetics should not be capable of this.
Bypassing depth.
Excuse me. I have unlocked the door.
Rally up, fire team. Nice work, Esther.
The computers here are protected by 16 million character ciphers.
Esther, seal the door behind them. Catch your breath, fire team. Rodriguez is just ahead.
Marines, you've sealed yourself in a dangerous location.
The Xenos behind us weren't exactly safe.
What's down here with us is worse.
Synths with sentry guns ahead. Rodriguez, we're getting close.
I know. Though the danger increases, you still advance.
Get your people prepped for evac.
We're ready for you. And please, call me Cynthia. Sergeant Herrera, please listen. You need to withdraw your team. The only survivors of Paula Station are synthetics.
We're not gonna leave you in their hands, Rodriguez.
You're not understanding me. I repeat, the only ones here are synthetics.
Working Joes. Shit. Don't wake them.
Bypassing damage.
I need you to speak plain, Rodriguez.
I told you. Call me Cynthia. SNTHYA. Weyland-Yutani Model 9500. I am the central computer of Paula Station.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Esther, where's Rodriguez? Cynthia, whoever.
She is an artificial intelligence. Rodriguez, Cynthia, is on those servers.
No one on Paula knew that? Honecker didn't know that? Esther, we need a way to shut Cynthia down.
She has executables across multiple databases. We must disable her network hubs.
Fire team, watch for synth power cores. Same as the console before. Plug them in to overload the system.
Do you comprehend the significance of these ruins? What you risk unleashing here?
Point up.
The fuck's that about?
The primary hub has failed. The auxiliary is now handling 76% of Cynthia's internal traffic.
Looking for power cores, fire team. Let's overload that ops hub. There, intact sync power core.
Weyland-Yutani has the resources to contain the dangers found here. You don't.
Bypassing depth.
For your own safety, do not delve further into these ruins. Final report. Dispatched.
She is gone. It is over.
You got her, fire team. Code setting us on the deck. Gather up and mark the LZ.
I forwarded details of my behavioral inhibitors to your email. It is important you know this could not happen to me. My mind is very different.
Well, never figured we'd be fighting robots. One or two? Yeah, that happens. The more complex the scent, the higher the risk. They say it's because the smart ones have more code, more chance of an error someplace. You wanna know what I think? I think it's because the smart ones figure out how we treat them. Cynthia, kept running the company's experiments after the outbreak at Pala Station. Marched her army down into those ruins and used Honecker's pathogen on shit. Zip point shit. He didn't know nothing about no ruins. Went nuts when we asked. Wanted to see all the footage. After he got off the company shuttle, he never stepped outside Pala Station. Only execs were allowed to leave. Guess we know why. They ain't want nobody finding this place by accident. Commissars finally let Honecker out of interrogation. I'll see if we can get him on the radio for the missions ahead. Maybe he can make sense of what we find. Hell if I know. They're thousands of years old. And those big-ass heads, man, those are human, or near enough that I can't tell. When I grew up, the priest said we was the only thing with brains and feelings and morals. In over 500 surveyed worlds, there's no record of another civilization. Not a jar or a cave paint, nothing. Weyland-Yutani found something here that ain't nobody seen before. Before you took out Cynthia, she issued contingency orders to her sense. Now, Endeavor's seeing all kinds of weird shit deeper in the ruins. Gravity turning itself off, gamma ray bursts. Whatever she did, it probably ain't good for us. I want your fire team back dirt side. Find what's causing the anomaly. If it's a problem, handle it.
Fire team, we need to locate the anomaly. I got Esther and Doc Honecker on the line for assist.
Just speaking to this. Okay. Hello?
The gravity distortions are increasing. I recommend haste.
Lot of bugs down here. Must be Cynthia's experiments.
What am I looking at here? Who built this?
There are holograms on the far end of the room. Might we investigate?
Not a lot of time to screw around, S. Be fast.
A synthetic. Perhaps I can recover its final directives.
Grab the drives.
Before she perished, Cynthia had her forces scan carvings throughout the complex.
What for? Can you read them?
Not without the transliteration to begin from.
The wall. More carvings.
Drop a LiDAR scanner for S. She can work on a translation later.
There is a commonality. A sequence shared with the first set.
I got signals! Closing fast! Scanner must have pissed him off somehow.
Assistance required.
How many Xenos are down here?
How long did the company know about this place? Is this why they built Paula Station?
That would suggest Weyland-Yutani has studied these ruins for over 2 decades. There is a magnetic anomaly nearby. Might you investigate?
Fine, last one. Then we focus on the big anomaly.
What is this?
It's got an assload of carvings. Get scanning, Fireteam.
Those jars.
Negative pattern match. Are more present. These appeared in previous sets. Look elsewhere. I have logged a number of characters. We still require a key to translate them.
The jars. That's what the pathogen came stored in. The experiments we ran, the mutations, all from those. But there's so few. And empty. Where are the rest?
Huh. That's different. Esther, what are the big, intestinal tracts?
Insufficient data to speculate.
It's alien. We can't make any assumptions. The far platform. There's Weyland equipment around it.
Put these pendejos down! The door head's sealed.
Maybe there's a control system?
Weyland-Yutani has interfaced with a non-human instrumentality.
It could control the doors. Fireteam, rig a connection for Esther.
Accessing the Weyland-Yutani translation matrix. There is a remarkable amount of data here. Stand by.
Do more! Stay sharp!
I believe I have found the transliteration key. Stand by.
That gravity anomaly is getting stronger. Let's see what Cynthia left for us to deal with.
Cynthia's notes contain a term for the builders of this facility. Weyland-Yutani referred to them. I believe Dr. Honecker finds my conclusions distressing. Perhaps I have made an error. The gravitational anomaly continues to intensify. Locating the source is imperative.
Stay frosty. We know there's Xenos. God knows what else Cynthia had.
Hear that?
And that alien equipment. Who knows what it does? Be careful.
Clear. What are we looking at in here, Doc?
It could be, I mean, with that structure... I have no idea.
Endeavour just detected a burst of 511 kilo-electron-volt gamma rays from within the gravitic anomaly.
Sounds like something just turned on. I'm guessing the route, sending you in the general direction. These halls are nuts. Movement, negative ID. Can you see them? Movement. Get a visual before... Gone.
I saw no evidence of xenomorph physiology.
Maybe it's local life? Or rats. Pala Station had rats.
So, what's that on the ceiling?
A biological energy capacitor. A living battery.
We're near the end of the layout Esther grabbed. Use the, squishy thing in that room.
I believe I have deciphered the controls. Try farthest left, lower right bottom, center top.
Whole damn wall's moving.
That's a ship. Right?
It is the source of the gravitational distortions.
Cynthia's Asset Zero. That's where we're headed, Fire Team.
We haven't forgotten about all that missing pathogen, right?
Cynthia's final orders were to prepare Asset Zero, the alien ship, for activation.
Activated for what?
Nothing good. Fire Team, get aboard and stop it.
Pathogen jars.
They dangerous?
Only if opened. We couldn't dent the casing.
Incoming! What is that? What the fuck were those?
I guess pathogen mutations of some native life form.
Synths? No, they... Mhyre. People! Doc, I really hope that wasn't nobody you knew.
Well, we didn't even know Weyland had a team down here.
Attention. Asset Zero preparing for dispatch. T-minus 40 minutes to paragravity drive equilibrium. Program destination. Biolab 14. Gateway station.
Earth? Fuck. What the f...
Stand down. Merely a scan.
For what?
Insufficient data, but it appears you passed.
Alright, how can we stop this thing? Options, people.
Cynthia's remnants are likely to have a control center.
Guess the mutants don't like synths.
Might you access that one's short-term memory?
Big tracker return, but indistinct.
A Leon!
Bypassing deck.
Synth download complete. Beginning analysis.
The Leon Stalker.
Patching up.
That was native life.
Grabbing ammo.
Big cat with chameleon abilities.
Here.
Watch for the shimmer. They blend, but not perfectly. Jesus. Wayland moved all the pathogen here.
Storage. For transport to labs in the core.
Hijo de puta. I know an ammo magazine when I see one.
Analysis complete. The synths are working from a location on the upper levels.
Then we keep heading up. Cynthia left a hologram on in here. Incoming, both sides! Is this something we can mess with?
No. The controls are locked.
Get us to whatever passes for engineering. We'll take out the power, stop it from lifting off.
I just want to say, if you could not blow the ship up.
The files from the synthetic call this room Vitality, Oven, to grow.
Which means...
Idiomatically, energy capacitors. On the ceiling, the same capacitors we encountered in the previous section. Disable the enzymatic fuel cells.
She means shoot this shit on the side.
I see a 17% reduction in power flow. There must be more capacitors. final capacitor is in the center on the floor.
Bypassing that.
There's another stopper in there.
I do not believe the alien ship will fly again.
Thank you for not blowing it up. There is so much we could learn here.
I put you in for a commendation, but we ain't got one for grounding a 4,000-year-old alien ship. Cynthia loaded that thing with an assload of pathogen and was sending it toward Earth. Could be Weyland-Yutani would have recovered it safe and handled it all responsible like. Yeah, I can't say that with a straight face. Yo, fuck the company. Listen up. There's a Xeno Queen on Katanga, laying eggs. Colonel Ship says we gotta destroy the refinery. But the problem is, Endeavor, she ain't got the firepower. Katanga's a whole damn city in space. We could incinerate chunks, but we ain't got enough heavy ordnance for it all. So here's the deal. We're gonna overload the refinery's fusion plant. That's gotta be done from a control center at the heart of the hive.
A fire team from 3rd Platoon has point and is moving ahead of us. Their call sign is blue. We'll keep the sentry guns up so they can get out again. Xeno Swarm, focus on the sentry guns! Fire team, we're seeing synth activity. Give me a sit rep, Molina.
Yeah, lots over here too. Mostly labor models, some security.
Listen.
We're continuing inward. Watch our ass. Herrera, we're dogging the doors behind us. We got hit by pursuing synths.
Understood, Molina. We'll clear them for you. The next defense line's just ahead. Let's get Blue Fire Team that cover. Sentry guns are dry on the aft line. Fill them up.
Their fire team faces multiple xenomorph assaults. 2 Marines injured, 1 severely.
You're at our outer defense perimeter. We need those guns back online. Big signal! I want to lock down this whole damn tower.
I would need access to the damage control systems.
You're crossing to Likasi Tower. Enemy territory.
We have lost contact with Blue Team. Eggs, please stay clear.
Molina, you read? Give me a sit rep.
Listen.
Double time, people.
You have reached the outer hive.
Damage control room's just ahead. That's what Esther needs. Let's lock this shithole down. Esther, you're in charge now.
Doors sealed and locked. I need you to access the HVAC system now. Thank you. I will isolate the air ducts by deck. Expect more xenomorphs to be roused by this.
Grabbing ammo.
Armored warrior inbound.
Sergeant, I see a very large signal.
Size of a goddamn truck.
Beginning final lockdowns. Please, stay safe.
Hijos de puta guard queens.
All ducts sealed. Lakasi Tower is isolated.
We don't leave our people behind. You know these things. Find Blue Fire Team. That's all. Look, flares on the deck. Follow them. Molina's Blue Fire Team passed this way.
Listen.
Zeno, side corridor! You're in their house. They could come from any direction. So, be paranoid. If you see something, shoot something. Corporal Delahaye. Grab her tags. Descanse en paz. Still two out there. Blue team, if you copy, squawk your PDT. You gotta be kidding!
Bypassing damage.
Clear. S, you got anything?
Katanga's critical systems are on the lower decks. If the Blue Fire Team continue to pursue their...
Get out of the core before more wake up. One door's welded. Blue team went that way. Cut it.
I'll cut.
Ambush!
Bit of blood!
Hang on, Molina, we're coming. Private Brzezinski. Dios te guarde. Molina's close. Get her home.
Assistance required.
I have a return on the final PDT. It is in that room. Lance Corporal Molina.
We were so close. One fucking hallway. Eyes topside! This one's big and pissed! Fireteam, we got updated orders. With Blue Team down, we're taking over point on this op.
Rebooting.
You're going to scuttle this fucking shitbox. You put the core in an override loop. That means going all the way to the bottom, the heart of the nest. You're gonna put the refinery into overload state. You need to do that from process control. It's at the base of Likasi's core. It only gets worse from here. Careful. Sure to be eggs down here. Before you enter the core, we'll restore the auxiliary lift.
Prowler.
It'll be your egress. Self-destruct won't give much time.
Listen.
The aux elevator. Get it powered up. After you start the overload, this will be your evac point. Now we blow this place. Final briefing at the core. Process controls the next room. End game. Prep while we brief you.
Fireteam, this is Colonel Shin. There are 3 systems you'll disable. Esther will guide you through the process. When all 3 systems are down, the reactor will build up to overload. You'll have about 2 minutes to reach that elevator you fixed. Get it done. Get home. That is all.
Oh, good.
The lift will express you down to subdeck 5. We'll be waiting to evac you there.
When you're ready, breach the door. Watch each other's asses. I want everyone home alive. Thought that catwalk looked unstable? You'll egress by a different route.
I am analyzing the control systems. Stand by.
Aid kit's here.
Please reroute the coolant away from the refinery core.
Keep firing!
Please, disable the primary manual breakers.
Keep it up! Don't get tunnel vision!
Please, disable the safety limiters on the Kasi core's auger.
Mechanical breakers are now locked. Unexpected power surges may cause damage.
Watch your flank! Keep it up!
Please input override code 260479 and press the button marked Shakti Excess.
Grabbing ammo.
Back to the elevator! Move! Xeno Queen! Can't kill her! Get the hell out! Move! Move! Go! Go! Do this! Go! Go! Watch the flame jets! Mierda! Stay clear of her!
Rebooting.
Employees have 60 seconds to reach designated level.
Buckle in, shore party. We're burning to escape debris scatter.
Under my authority as delegated by the Secretary of the Navy, I have awarded you the Expeditionary Service Ribbon for heroic service. Upon loss of contact with a Marine unit, you advanced into a xenomorph hive and confirmed the status of 3 MIAs. You then completed their mission, resulting in the destruction of said hive. Your boldness and dedication are in keeping with the finest traditions of the Colonial Marine Corps and United America's Armed Services. Given this day, in May 2202, Colonel Olivia Shipp, Commanding Officer, 33rd Marine Regiment, 11th Marine Division. Some things don't belong in official reports. Katanga has been a stain on the honor of the Corps for years. If you haven't heard the details yet, don't worry about it. I'll just say I'm personally glad to see the place blown to hell. Report to Lieutenant Santos for debriefing. Dismissed.
Hey, aside from Esther, I think you're the one I've spent the most time with. It was all running and shooting and screaming, but that's time. Right? Look, one of the Paula Station crew was a spy for Hyperdyne Systems. We never found out what he sent off station. Maybe his handlers know all about the pathogen and the xenomorph outbreak. They could be on their way here now. Well, Weyland-Yutani used to own Hyperdyne, but now they're competitors, especially on the frontier. No government's claimed any of these systems. They're both dropping colonies all over, trying to beat each other to the best planets. And besides that, I mean, Hyperdyne's a big defense contractor for the UPP, right? Shouldn't we be worried about this starting a war between them and us? The pathogen could be a terrible weapon. Weyland was just trying to make better xenomorphs with it, but you could just drop it. Dump it in a water supply. There's enough down there to wipe out every human colony. Weyland-Yutani's got to be on their way here. If Hyperdyne is too, things could get real bad for everyone caught in the middle. I know you've got things to deal with right now. I'm just worried about what happens next.
Parabéns. Guess we can't call you Boot no more, huh? Hell of a deployment. We found shit Weyland-Yutani spent a lot of time and money hiding. Ruins left by aliens that look like us. An orbital refinery used as a xeno breeding farm. And a lab using tech from the ruins on xenos from the refinery. We still got a secure LV-895 in the alien ruins. There's xenos and mutants running loose down there. Normally, we carpet nuke the place, ruins be damned, but Doc Hanukkah says that can make things worse. Spray that pathogen shit all over the damn moon. Near term, we're gonna hold orbit, keep this shit locked down. I'll bet my ample Marine paycheck they're on their way here right now. They'll send military contractors, dog catcher units, lawyers. Maybe they'll talk, maybe they'll just start shooting. But that ain't all we gotta worry about. Doc Hanukkah says some rival company to Weyland-Yutani sabotaged Palace Station. Whoever that was, if they heard his mayday, they might be on their way here too. Shit's gonna get real interesting around here.